most of the series if the 5P is to happen.
하나 생명! 하나, 둘, 셋!
젠지 하나 둘 셋.
Pretty even split here is what it feels like to me as far as the fans. And a bit of an engage here as Delight turn it on. Does get the Valkyrie out of Chovy as we could see there.
I mean, they lose
going to be the
dragon.
Yeah,
They lose the dragon, and they're not set up for...
Oh, the flash comes through. Peanut finds a window here. The flash hook comes down, and the punch comes in. Another punch there from the big Bramble Man. And Peanut's able to take first blood.
And he's one auto away, or a few minions autos away from getting this next one here to drop it down to 3. And Canyon's here.
I'm not sure if he was spotted on that ward there. I don't see any pings just yet. Now obviously they know.
Yeah, not a lot of minions, but I don't think it really matters as Stranglethorns goes down. Canyon was just wanting to make the most of it, but they don't find the autos. The beauty of the Jax, ladies and gentlemen, is now Keen. He picks up Taradagger. I don't know about this one. Good flash to make sure that Doran gets himself out of the way, but he's not out of the woods just yet. Few of these autos coming in. There is no mana, but now the nature is grasping. And Keen gets pushed back. Canyon, he picks up the Tauren aggro, and Peanut is the one to pick up the kill. And now Zeka comes in. Keen's now in trouble. The flash forward just to make sure that he's able to get it. And there's the buster shot. Explosion combo for another kill for Hanwha. Both sides not really going to do too much, especially with even grubs. And now Delight possibly in trouble. There's the flash out. Bullet time immediately as Delight gets the knock up. It's just not quite enough there. But the turnaround from Viper. And he grabs the kill on the enemy top laner.
We're talking about earlier will really solidify the control over the map that Hanwha Life has. As they
Whoa, that's the flash headbutt Pulve as they look for some damage onto Delight, but don't really find any of it at all. And now Lahent's just a little bit too far forward. The Mystic shots are landing, but the will is unbreakable. So Lahent's going to be able to keep himself alive. It's a big cooldown that they've used, though.
Actually ended up using a lot there. Canyon and pays their ultimates. A lot going into Delight, who really isn't that impressive. Chovy.
Oh, okay. Zeka looks for the angle and he finds the solo under the top outer turret. The Zeka outplay in game 4. Forward down there as well. He knows that nobody else can see him. Grasping Roots now on cooldown, but you can see Gen G now just going to back away. I think they know that they're going to have to give this dragon up. No soul point for them at this point in time. And this is feeling like Hanwha Life Esports actually finding a little bit left in the tank, finding a little bit more. And they haven't relinquished control of the tempo in this game. The hook is going to go wide, but they're the ones that are utilizing first move on map so well. Can Gen G fight it back though? That's the question. As Keen just running towards Delight, but Doran says no, you will not kill my support. So much damage down on the Keen now, and it's Zeka that's able to help. Doran grabbed that kill, and now Viper with the true shot barrage. The hook comes through. Doran finding an extra one. Chovy this time he's able to take one, but he's the last man standing. As look at that, the leapfrog from Zeka, but he's going to be moved back towards mid lane with that disengaged cone, as Valdez would say. But it's only Chovy left.
Function, right? Because if Keen walks up, he gets hooked. If Lahens finds a big pick, could be something.
Yeah, that's headbutt Pulve. It's only on to Peanut here as the Stranglethorns does go down, but Twisted Advance is one heck of an ability, and that gets him out of there. True Shot Barrage now landing onto 2, and Keen, all he can do is run. You can see now Zeka getting caught out just a little bit, but he will survive. Viper, that fog of war is now Viper wanting to take matters into his own hands. That's another hook, but it hits the air this time. And Hanwha Life, they lose no one. That's a lot of cooldowns. Otherwise, not too much more, and they're still going to move over towards this Baron.
Everyone's their time before Hanwha will say, I'm starting this, so I'm going to win the game.
We'll have to see if Gen G can find something, a crazy team fight. Because if we look at this from a serious perspective, right, when we go back as Lahens, you know he's looking, yes, Flash, you know he needs to make a hero play for this to work out, but I feel like Hanwha Life, the counter engage is just so nuts as the TP comes in.
Yeah, the Nature's Grasp is already there. They're trying to hold him into position. There is the knock-up. Lahens does press his R button in time, and Viper is presented for his team, but it's not going to be followed up on. And into the backline goes Doran. He gets his Stranglethorns, and it does nothing because he just jumps out of the way. The Twisted Advance, and Pace can't flash away from it. He'll be going down here as Zeka just chases forward. It's a double kill, and that is going to be Silver Scrapes queued up for the second time this year, spring and summer. We're going to 5.
And Gen G, if they're going to get the Pentafeet, they are going to have to earn it.
This was not the one-sided.
Proof that they got it in game number 5. And to be fair, their track record this year against TS and MSI, against T1, they've been able to clutch it out in these game 5s, but the fact that we're getting there in the first place is insane.
Oh, Genji, they might have found an angle. The arcane shift was perfectly timed. It's Delight. He's even able to walk back and punch them. The Mystic Shot's not quite landing just yet, but the Nature's Grasp comes in, and now they're stationary. Viper finding the Q, and he's wiping them out. Genji, it was a Hail Mary, but unfortunately, it's a Hail Game 5, as Life Esports will now take down the inhibitor and take down these Nexus turrets. We're going the distance. 2 seasons in a row here in the LCK, and we'd have it no other way.